Hello students, welcome to the online classes presented by Southern Global School. I am Mr. Faruk Shaikh. Today I am going to teach you social science, standard 9, chapter 13. Before I start this lesson, I just want to ask you some questions and please answer this question in the comment section. First question is, how many continents are there in the world? Name them. First question, I am repeating my question. How many continents are there in the world? Name them. Okay. Second questions, in which continent India lies? India located in which continent? Okay. Now answer me this question in the comment section. I hope you have given the answer that India lies in the continent Asia. Okay. So total all the continents and all these world maps, all of you give me the answer. Okay. So today I am going to teach you that lesson that India location, geological structure and physiography. The location of India, geological structure and physiography. Let us start this lesson. Okay, here it is that India location, geological structure and physiography. So India holds a unique position among the countries of the world, and India holds a unique position among the country of the world because India itself one peninsular country and India has a largest coastline too. That is why India is the center for the trading. Okay, India is a country having largest democracy and its culture is one of the oldest in the world, and our culture is also oldest in the world, as it is, you know, that India is the oldest civilization, that Harappa, Mohenjo-daro, Lothal, Valbi. Okay, so that is why India is also the largest democracy also, and it is the oldest culture in the world. It has the largest democracy in the world. The coordinating attitude of our culture has not discarded any religion, race, or people, but has accepted them wholeheartedly. Okay, the coordinating attitude of our culture has not discarded by any religion, race, or people, but it has accepted the whole. Okay, thus impartiality toward all religion, people, and race in the peculiar characteristic of India. And there is an impartiality toward the all religion, no partiality. That is why India is known as the secular country in the world. Okay, there is no any partiality, no any discrimination according to the religions and the people, and according to the race also. Okay, that is why India has become a cultural conference. Okay, and that is why India is also become a cultural conference because there is no partiality. All the people can settle in the India, either Hindu, Muslim, Christian, Sikh, Isai, Jain, both Parsi. So even through many natural and man-made disasters have taken place, India has constantly continued her progress. That many of the disaster has been made. Okay, it is also the natural and the man-made disaster have taken place in the India, but constantly India continued her progress. Okay, here given that her name, we are thinking that India, how it is her, because we are saying Bharat Mata. That is why it is here mentioned with the geographical conditions have contributed immensely toward the development and progress of Indian culture. And the geographical condition of India, it's very important. Okay, after I will be show you in the diagram also, in the map also, that what is the geographical location and the condition of the India, and that it is also toward the development and progression of Indian culture. Okay, so here it is the map, dear students. So first I was asked with the question, there is a total how many continents. So there are the continent, the Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Australia, Antarctica, Europe. Okay, these are the continents. Okay, if anybody asks you the question that which is the largest continent in the world, so largest continent is the Asia. Okay, and the smallest continent, it is the Australia. Got it? So Asia is the first, Africa, North America, South America, Antarctica, Europe, and the Australia. And there here it is, the oceans also are given, that North Pacific Ocean, okay, North Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean, okay, and here it is also the Antarctic Ocean is given. Okay, so this is among this all the world in the, this is the globe, and that is here given is our India. Okay, you all know about the globe. Okay, which line this divide the earth into the two hemisphere, it is known as the equator. Okay, this is the equator, and it is drawn on the globe horizontally. Okay, it is called the latitude, and this is the largest latitude. Okay, and as you move northward to the, from the equator, so this is the line you can see, it is called the Tropic of Cancer. If you move the southward, so this is, you will get the Tropic of Capricorn. Okay, then North Pole, South Pole, Arctic Circle, here the Arctic Circle, this is here the Antarctic Circle. Okay, so this is the location. So from the India, this is the Tropic of Cancer, it is just passed to the middle of the India. Okay, that is why India is lies in the northern hemisphere. India lies in the northern hemisphere. This is the middle line, this is the equator, and the equator divide the whole earth into two parts. This is called northern hemisphere, and this is the southern hemisphere. So India lies in the northern hemisphere in the continent Asia. All of you, I hope that all of you understood about the location of the India in the world. Okay, and according to this location, okay, in that all these continents in the country, India lies, India ranked at the seventh position in the world. Okay, area wise. Here it is the location, size, and the area. So geographically, India lies in the northern hemisphere. It extends up to the southern part of Asian continent. The span of mainland of India extends from 8 degree 4th to 36 degree 7th north 6 north latitude, and from 68 degree 7 to 97.85 east longitude. The Tropic of Cancer, which is located at 23 degree point 23 degree 5 north latitude, and divides the country into two parts. Okay, and it's also divide our country into the two part that I told show you, the Tropic of Cancer, which is passing the middle of the India. Okay, almost through the middle of the India, its northern part it spread more in the east-west direction. The Great Plains, the Himalaya mountain systems are located in this part. Their area to the south of Tropic of Cancer has a triangular shape and tapers toward the south. Okay, this is the tapers. What is the tapers? Also, you will be seeing the preview. I will show you in the next video. Okay, this is basically a part of peninsular plateau. Okay, so in the south, that when the India is divided by the Tropic of Cancer, so in the north and in the south. So in the south, there is a three sides are surrounded by the oceans. Okay, there is a oceans. Also, I also told you about the natural boundaries of the India. Okay, so in the east there is a Bay of Bengal, in the south Indian Ocean. Okay, and in the west there is a Arabian Sea. Okay, so this is the way, that is the why India surrounded by water bodies on its three south, that is it is also known as a plateau. Okay, or the peninsular plateau. It includes the eastern coastal plain and narrow western coastal plain. So there are the two plains are there, coastal lines. Okay, eastern and the western. The latitude as well as longitude extent of India are almost equal. Okay, latitude and the longitude extent of India are almost equal, which is about 30 degree the length between Ladakh to Kanyakumari is it, and the length from Ladakh to Kanyakumari, it is a 33,214 kilometer, and width from Gujarat to Arunachal Pradesh is 2933. Now this is the 2933 and 3214. Okay, 3,214 from Ladakh to Kanyakumari. Okay, and from Gujarat to Arunachal Pradesh, so 2,933. Okay, this is the 32 is the first. Okay, so in this number 33 is the second. Okay, this is the way you can remember. And if you minus from the 32 2, it will be the 29. So 29 33 Gujarat to Arunachal Pradesh, and 3214. And also you can keep it in mind, you can memorize the 3214. Okay, or 4123 inverted 4 inverted, this is a 4123. Okay, Ladakh to Kanyakumari. And if you know this, so 32 minus 2 29, and 32 after 1, so it is a 33. Got it? This is the way you have to memorize this. The length of Ladakh to Kanyakumari 3214, and length from the Gujarat to Arunachal Pradesh, it is the 2933. Okay. So there is a differences of the 2 hours in the local time between the two extreme places, starting from Gujarat in the west of the Arunachal Pradesh in the east, due to the longitude different. Okay. Now due to the longitude different in the Gujarat and in the Arunachal Pradesh, there is a 2 hours time different. If there is in the Arunachal Pradesh, it's 10 a.m. Okay, and at the same time in the Gujarat there is a 8 a.m. Okay, in the Arunachal Pradesh 10 a.m. So in the Gujarat 8 a.m. But there is no differences in that, because through the Indian Standard Time, okay, IST, there is a one line is passed through the standard time from the previous it was known as the Allahabad, now it is known as the Mirzapur, okay, in the UP, and that is why this is the time is considered in the whole country there is the same time. Okay, so what is the time in the Allahabad? That time we have to consider in the whole country. Okay, so when it is a sunrise in the Arunachal Pradesh, it is a still night in Gujarat. Okay, so when there is sunrise in the Arunachal Pradesh means by 6 or 7 o'clock, when there is a sunrise in Arunachal Pradesh, so that time what is the time in Gujarat? Can you answer me? It is a 4 o'clock, and during the 4 o'clock there is a night. Okay, so when it is sunrise in the Arunachal Pradesh, it is a still night time in Gujarat. So the standard meridian of Indian is 82 degree 30 east longitude. It passes through 5 states. It coast local time is accepted as the standard time of Indian. So hope all of you understand about the location, size, and the area. Okay. Now let me show you the one video about the location of the India. Okay, all of you see it properly.
Location. India is a vast country. Lying entirely in the northern hemisphere, the mainland extends between latitudes 8 degrees 4 minutes north and 37 degrees 6 minutes north, and longitudes 68 degrees 7 minutes east and 97 degrees 25 minutes east. The Tropic of Cancer at 23 degrees 30 minutes north divides the country into almost two equal parts. To the southeast and southwest of the mainland lie the Andaman and Nicobar Islands and the Lakshadweep Islands in Bay of Bengal and Arabian Sea respectively. Size. The landmass of India has an area of 3.28 million square kilometers. India's total area accounts for about 2.0% of the total geographical area of the world. From the bar graph, it is clear that India is the seventh largest country of the world. India has a land boundary of about 15,200 kilometers, and the total length of the coastline of the mainland, including Andaman and Nicobar and Lakshadweep, is 7,516.6 kilometers. India is bounded by the Yangfold Mountains in the northwest, north, and northeast. South of about 22 degrees north latitude, it begins to taper and extends towards the Indian Ocean dividing it into two seas, the Arabian Sea on the west and the Bay of Bengal on its east. The latitudinal and longitudinal extent of the mainland is about 30 degrees. Despite this fact, the east-west extent appears to be smaller than the north-south extent. From Gujarat to Arunachal Pradesh, there is a time lag of 2 hours. For example, if it is currently 10 a.m. in Arunachal Pradesh, then it would be at the same time 8 a.m. in Gujarat. Hence, time along the standard meridian of India, or 82 degrees 30 minutes east, passing through Mirzapur in Uttar Pradesh, is taken as the standard time for the whole country. The latitudinal extent influences the duration of day and night as one moves from south to north.
Okay, so I hope all of you understood the India location, size, and the area. So now here is also whenever it is given the information about the filling the map. Okay, so here it is the given the information. There is a length from the Gujarat to Arunachal Pradesh. Okay, and there is a degrees given 68.7 to the 97 degree 25. Okay, and this is the length, it's 2933, and from the Arunachal Pradesh, okay, from the sorry from the Jammu and Kashmir to the Kanyakumari, it is in the Ladakh. So from the Ladakh to the Kanyakumari, it is a 37.6 and it is a 8.4 degree. Okay, and this is the total length is a 3214. Okay, or 4123. This also you can be 3214. Okay, now the neighboring countries of the India, so the Pakistan, China, Tibet, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, Myanmar, and the Sri Lanka. These are the neighboring countries of the India. And the natural boundary, okay, India is the bounded by the naturally. So in the north, okay, in the north, here it is, you can see this is the Himalaya ranges. Okay, in the east, Bay of Bengal. Okay, here it is in the west, Arabian Sea, and here it is in the south, all of you know, Indian Ocean. And also there is a India has also its islands also, like here is the Andaman and the Nicobar Island, here Lakshadweep Island. Okay, and here is also, okay, the Daman and Dagra and Nagar Haveli. So I hope that all of you understood about the. And one more things, there is a from the middle of the India there is a one IST. This is here the IST, Indian Standard Time. This is a passing through from the UP, from the Uttar Pradesh, and in the Uttar Pradesh is in the Mirzapur, and this is time is considered all over the country. Okay, so now total area of India is 32.8 lakh square kilometer, and India ranks 7th in the world in term of area. Total area of India 32.8 lakh square kilometer, and India ranks 7th in world in terms of area. Other six countries larger than India are, so first is the Russia, Canada, USA, China, Brazil, and Australia. RCUCBA. Okay, RCUCBA. This is the way you can memorize RCUCBA. R stand for Russia, C stand for Canada, U stand for Asia, USA means United States of America, C stand for China, B stand for Brazil, and A stand for Australia. RCUCBA. Okay, these are the six larger countries than India. The land area of India lies in the South Asia. The land area of India lies in the South Asia. In the north, lofty mountain ranges are spread over hundreds of kilometers from west to east direction. That is why the commuting with Tibet and China is possible only through passes located at high altitude. Okay, the commuting. Okay, we can connect to the Tibet and the China. Is possible just only through the pass located at high altitude, Himalaya ranges. Okay, then Bay of Bengal lies to the east. Okay, Arabian Sea to the west and Indian Ocean to the south of peninsular India. So the sea is utilized as a waterway even through of the land routes are obstructed by surrounding mountain. India has accepted all cultural elements arriving from outside and these have merged into Indian society. And that is the why, because of the amalgamation of the other country, that they mingle with the Indian culture, and that is the why India culture is very rich and prosperous. Okay. Now here you can see this is the location of the India in the world, and there is the route are given, the air route and the sea route. Okay, so here this is the black line. This is the given. It is the air route. Okay, from the Australia it is also, from the Japan it is also. This is the air route. Okay, and the sea route. Here you can see this is the sea route. Okay, before while that European were find out the sea route to India, so it was very long from this is the way to here it was, but now that drone is decreased because here that one canal is constructed, and that canal is known as a Suez Canal, and because of this canal that lots of plenty of that distance, okay, it's decreased. Okay, so this is the here, and this is the location of the India, all the neighboring country, and you can see that what is the location, all the countries are connected to the India. Okay, because of it's also there is a large coastline also, and all of you know that, do you know the how many kilometer long is the coastline of the India? It's 75, okay, 7516.6 kilometer long. This is the coastline of India, and this is the most important benefit of the India for the trading. Okay, for India also and for the other countries also. As you all know that India was in the ancient time known as the golden sparrow, because India was rich and prosperous, as economically also, cultural also. Okay, now, India holds strategic location in Eastern Hemisphere and it has strategic importance also. In the Eastern Hemisphere, India holds a strategic location and it is a strategic important also. India is the Eastern Hemisphere. Okay, ocean have contributed immensely in developing mutual relations in ancient time. From the ancient time, India has the relation with the other countries. Okay, for the traders, trading, and also the cultural. India had trade relation with East Africa, West Asia, South Asia, Southeast Asia since ancient time. Okay, India had developed cultural and the trade relation with them due to her location. Due to the India's location, as you have seen, there's a very longest coastline that 7,516.6 kilometer. Okay, so all over the India that can do trade very easily through the sea route. Okay, no country in the Indian Ocean has a long maritime boundary as India has. Due to this strategic location in the ocean is named as a Indian Ocean, and that is the why there is a ocean also. Okay, no other country has the maritime boundary as long as the India has. That is the why that ocean name also it's named after the India. It is also named as the Indian Ocean. Location of India across the international waterway is also important. Okay, and also the international waterway is also very important. Okay, it is now in the modern age, you also in the modern time also, and in the ancient time also, with the opening of Suez Canal in 1869 that I show you after before this, that Suez Canal, the distance between India and Europe. Okay, okay, the distance between India and Europe had reduced by about 7,000 kilometers. Okay, in the ancient time that Europeans have to very long route from the Europe to the India. Okay, just I saw you. This is the here. Okay, this is the European country, and previous they have to just cross whole Africa. Okay, then they have to enter from the Cape of Good of then in the India. But now they have to not to move around the Africa, but from the here, this is the here created the one canal, this one of the Suez Canal. Okay, and because of this canal that lots of there is a distance is reduced. Okay, and that is the 7,000 kilometers. Can you imagine? Because of Suez Canal, that Suez Canal was constructed in 1869. So sea routes connecting East and Southeast Asia and Australia to Africa and Europe pass through the Indian Ocean. The Circum-African waterway as Suez Canal waterway passed by the India, Canada, USA can be reached through the same waterway via Strait of Malacca and the Pacific Ocean. Okay, Strait of Malacca and the Pacific Ocean. Okay. So Canada, USA can be reached through the same waterway via Strait of Malacca and the Pacific Ocean. Canada, USA. Okay. Then India has connected with many countries since many centuries. Okay, goods and ideas are being exchanged since ancient time. Similarly, concept of Upanishads, stories of Ramayana and Panchatantra, okay, Tripitaka method, Indian numerical figure and decimal system. Okay, India has the founded the zero, its numerical figure and also decimal system. Okay, could reach many parts of the world. India has an important location in the South Asia. There are 28 states and one capital, national and 7 union territories in the India. And I hope you all of you know the total how many which are the 28 states and their capitals. One national capital, it is a Delhi. 7 union territories. Okay, now 2 union territories are new. Okay, when the from the Jammu and Kashmir when they separated the Ladakh also. Okay, Jammu and Kashmir, Ladakh, Pondicherry, okay, Delhi, Andaman Nicobar, Lakshadweep. Okay, these all are the 7 union territories of India. So you all have to just keep it on very important. This is for you. 28 states and their capitals, one national capital, 7 union territories and their capital. You have to keep it in mind. Whenever there will be school is open after this corona, I will ask you these questions and you have to fill up this all the states and their capitals in the map. Is it clear? So do practice at home. Okay, I have sent it already the blank map, so you can use that map and using the PDF you can fill this map, you can fill the map. Okay, so it will make you more and more practice, and this is the important for you not only for the 9th and the 10th standard also. You have to fill the map all the states of the India. Okay, while there is a question asked that to join this rail route to the this state to the this state. Okay, but if you don't know where are these states are located in the India, how you can join? Can you answer me? No. So you need to know, you have to remember this. Okay, you have to memorize all the states and their capitals location where they are located in the India. So students, I hope all of you understood this lesson. Okay, so bye, take care.